Here we go. Archdemon! Oh, watch out.
As you wish. Oh, this should be good.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and switch into my Drake skin armor to get as much fire resistance as possible.
Alright, alright.
I am your death. Let us
Fire protected bitch. Oh, you mad? Where do you go? Oh, there is. Oh, there's all Eamon.
Now's better than later.
Oh wait, I should have called the mages. Oh well. Why? Come on, people.
While I do my happy dance. You're hopeless. It's a massacre, and no one's getting out alive.
Come on, Archdemon, you're nothing.
No mercy.
Is this all you have?
It's your time to die.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Figured as much. Probably flying around somewhere, and oh yeah, he's definitely flying around. He's above us, I think, somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight
I'll get on it.
against more enemies.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Alright, alright.
I will not die today. Die already!
This will probably be one of those extra long episodes, by the way, because I'm running out of time. Ish. I still have a couple of minutes left, but yeah. I don't think there's much left to it than this fight, so I'm just gonna keep recording.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Because I don't think cutting it in the middle of the fight is gonna be a good idea.
Let's see what you're made of!
Oh, hi, First Enchanter. Are you gonna show yourself, demon? Oh, there he is. Or she, or whatever.
Let's see some blood!
Run while you can.
Make us name!
Slice!
I am ready.
Ow. Come on, get up!
Face me!
What was that about calling us generals? Because I only have faced one so far.
No mercy. Oh, this should be good.
What is this man doing over there? Pew! Pew!
Glorious.
Oh, that's why it shot so slowly. Pew! Pew! Phew.
It's a massacre! No one's getting out alive! Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me!
Come on, Archdemon, is that all you got? Here we go. Wait, why am I still wearing the commander's armor? Oh no!
I still can! You my happy dance!
Oh, now you think it's time to move? Where the hell did it go? Oh, up there.
Got it.
You're gonna regret this!
Pew! Bring him down!
Have nothing to lose! That's you!
Uh-oh! He got him!
Run,
Or
run.
not. Oh yeah, maybe. You get him? You get him? I think Logan actually got him.
We fight for the circle!
Oh yes. Wait, how did he get from up there to down there? Teleporting. Alright.
And then it was over. With the archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come, but the blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Phealin had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its queen. The Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
Dun dun dun.
My friends, we are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory. Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation. The one who led the charge against the archdemon and killed it remains with us still. An inspiration to all he saved that day. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the hero of Phealin, the first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago. Grey Warden, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Phealin more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. Is there any boon you might request of Phealin's queen?
The sacrifices of the Wardens should not be forgotten again.
An excellent point. We can begin with a monument here in Denerim, dedicated to Alistair and all the other Grey Wardens who fell to save us. We should
what?
also collect scholars to learn more about the Darkspawn. We'll face them again, here and with the dwarves. Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arl Howe, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. What are your plans? Will you remain with the Grey Wardens?
I intend to find Morrigan.
My impression was that she didn't want to be found. But I understand. There is a group of eager Phealin citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you are ready.
Achievement unlocked, the dog promised. So what, Alistair actually died? You didn't get to see that though, sadly.
Are you ready, my lord? The crowds outside are getting restless.
Yes, I'm ready. Let's go.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
In months that followed the coronation, Anora proved herself to be an adept ruler. Trade agreements with other lands quickly brought new funds into the royal coffers, and with them the queen saw the capital rebuilt. The armies was restored, laws were passed to encourage freeholders to produce sufficient harvest, and plans were conceived for a university. As the years passed, Anora continued to rebuff the advice of Phealin's nobility, requesting that she remarry. Though prospective suitors from other nations visit Denerim from time to time, the queen only comment is that all of them fall far short of the bar she measures them against, that of her father. Rumors that the Urn of Sacred Ashes has been found and that it was used to heal Arl Eamon of his poisonings circulated Phealin in the months following the Darkspawn defeat. Slowly at first, and then with growing frequency, the Grand Cleric failed to deny them. Once the Chantry made several attempts to verify the rumors, however, there came an official decree that no resting place for the ashes had been found. If the Urn of Sacred Ashes was in those ruins once, it was no longer. Following the months of effort, the Tower of Circle of Magi, was finally cleansed of the last spirits that slipped through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First Chanter Irving was pleased to declare that the circle's safe. All that could be saved has been. With the slavers shut down in the Alien Age, the lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. The lot of the... Okay, yeah. Sure. I can't read out loud, I'm sorry. A food shortage years later forced Queen Anora to come down hard on the elven rioters, an act not quickly forgiven, and a sign of tensions between the elves and the humans were far from resolved. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage, community, and the time became the new elder. That outspokenness earned her the frequent trouble, but served her people well. Arl Eamon returned to Redcliffe, beginning the long task of rebuilding. He found the village already bustling and eager to leave behind the memories of terrible nights facing the undead. Connor was sent off to study at the Circle, and consider his early experiences, he excelled in his training and easily passed the harrowing to become a full mage. At his father's urging, Connor accepted his position in Tevinter to undertake formal study of the Fade. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege of Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper Lanaya was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as the Ferelden court. She was the voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her for help to resolve disputes with human folk. In time, many of the Dalish clans moved to the new land provided for them in the south of Ostagar. Wary of their human neighbors, however, tensions soon rose again, and only Keeper Lania's leadership kept peace alive. In Orzammar, King Phealin quickly proved himself a reformer. Trade with the surface lands increased, and the caste restrictions were loosened. The casteless were permitted to take arms against the Darkspawn in exchange for new freedoms. For the first time in generations, the line on the deep roads was pushed back, and a few thaigs were reclaimed. Phealin's reforms quickly found him enemies within the warrior and noble castes. However, and after several assassination attempts, the assembly was dissolved. The king then ruled alone. Some said as a tyrant, others said as a visionary determined to drag Orzammar into the modern world. Dwarven mage Dagna, I remember her, ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt circle tower on the surface. Eventually she published a comprehensive theory on how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. This inspired mages from other parts of Thedas to establish a new circle of magi in Orzammar itself, one that had ready access to dwarven lyrium, and lies outside the Chantry's power completely. The willingness of Orzammar to harbor apostates sparked outrage that began to whisper that the divine was contemplating the anew exalted march. Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Orzammar. Jesus. I'm sorry. Orzammar. Later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the Anvil's remains. They examined the ruins of the Anvil, and upon returning to Orzammar with their findings, conceived the shaperate to attempt to recreate Caradhran's research. A new golem was created, bound within a spirit from the Fade. The golem immediately went insane, killing several shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whisper of its existence circulated through Orzammar, however, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Caradhran's research refused to abate. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the Archdemon was slain. Some of Morrigan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains, and she may even have been with a child. There was no word of her after that. With Flemeth dead, or at least gone, the chances of tracking her down were slim. Slim indeed. One cannot help wonder, however, what became of the child? What were Morrigan's plans? These questions must remain a mystery for now. Alistar was true to his word and did not return to the Grey Wardens. He was last seen before the siege, hiring a Riviani ship to take him to Denerim, out of Denerim. An attempt coup to overthrow Anora a year later borrowed Alistar's name, but no proof of Alistar's involvement was ever supplied. A haggard, drunken man was seen in a tavern in Starkhaven, bitterly claiming to have once been a Grey Warden and Prince, but drunken men are not so rare. Both Phealin and the companions who helped defeat the Blight eventually scattered to the four winds, drawn either by personal duty or the call of further adventure. Circumstance dictated that they would not see each other again, at least for some time. As the blighted lands began to heal and the Grey Warden slowly rebuilt the Order of Armantine, they discovered that the fighting against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was rooted and had dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived Orzammar, resolving roving warbands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. These warbands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais, or crossed the shining seas by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Phealin sank his blade into the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It was not the last that Phealin would hear of him, however. Alright. So, that was Dragon Age. I must say, it's probably one of the better games I've played. At least story-wise, it's really deep. And there was so much to do. I know I skipped a lot of side quests. I know I said in the beginning I would do all of them. But there were just so many and so overwhelming. It was just no way I could have done them all without having the series been in like 1,000 parts. So, besides, if you want to do the side quests, you gotta get a game yourself, and that's kind of the point I'm doing these things. Even though I play through them, maybe you see them and you realize, oh, you could have done it like that. How would that have happened? Then you have to get the game yourself, and that's kind of the point here. I want you to see the game and yet feel like playing them yourself. So yeah. Anyway, enough of my blabbering. Thank you so much for following me through the series. It's been a long, really interesting journey, and I might actually play, at least for myself, I will probably play Dragon Age 2. I probably won't record it, but if people want me to, I'm going to. I'm gonna leave Dragon Age 2 alone for a couple of months at least. Just so I can give a fair chance for everyone to give an input to what they think, if they want me to record it or not. Anyway, yeah. That's... okay. There's nothing after the credits. Right, so, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Bye.